Alright guys, welcome back to another War of Rights video. Today we're going to be playing on Westwoods, and it seems like the action is already beginning. So it looks like Union troops are going to be pushing on our right flank. We're going to be pushing down with 1st Texas to try and hold their attack. So pushing on the extreme right flank. We are near max capacity in the server, so expect a lot of mass melees and just big lines. So it's going to be a fun event. Sorry for not posting the past couple of days, just haven't had that quality that I've been wanting. So hopefully today we can change that. Got 1st Texas over here in numbers. They're right down there by that fence line, right behind the bush. You can see the muzzle flash. So we're going to continue the fire over here. Looks like we're holding pretty well for the most part. But that bush is really concealing them, so we can't truly see their numbers. And I believe this is a nighttime map. So it starts out as the sun's starting to go down, and then it gets pretty dark. Looks like we have some more reinforcements coming in from the left flank. But let's see what angles we can kind of shoot these guys at. You can see their heads moving around over there. Oh, and we are dead. That was quick. Alright, so taking a look in spectator mode, as you can tell, Union troops still holding this left flank, really trying to maximize their cover over here by crouching down, but they're getting attacked by 2 angles. So we got an angle of fire coming from this fence line over here, and you can see them in the distance, really long shots, so it's not going to be super effective, but at least it'll keep their heads down. Meanwhile, 1st Texas is still engaging on the right flank, trying to cause as much damage as possible. Trying to get some volleys on command there. But as you can tell, black smoke really hiding the Union troops. They really wanted to right now. They can definitely push and overwhelm the 1st Texas with these guys' numbers. I mean, they have the entire team over here. Taking a look elsewhere, we have a small force over here by the road. Actually, a pretty decent sized force. And they're going to be pushing down on the road, and it's actually going to be forcing the Confederates into the corn. They're going to be pushing back a little bit, taking more of a defensive position, and this is going to alleviate some of the stress on that far left flank for the Union, and maybe even push up for a melee attack. And it looks like that is what they are doing right now, trying to get very, very close, closing the gap, and they're going to be firing and advancing. You see the officer over here, getting gunned down, so losing their chain of command is never a good idea, or a good thing. And look at that, the NCO falls right next to him. Any more officers or NCOs? I do not think so. Oh, we have one more officer back here, but he's leading from behind, something you don't want as an officer. But right now, Union troops in a tough position. As you can tell, Confederates able to get a wide approach on the enemy and shooting them on their flank, and the fence line cannot protect them against that. So a great job here by the 1st Texas, keeping up a constant fire rate and keeping their heads down. As for the assaults in the center, looks like things have mellowed out over here. Without enough numbers to storm, both sides are going to be halting their attack. It makes sense for the Confederates not to attack since they have a really good position. But a weird move here by the Confederates. We got a small force pushing on the far left flank. And I wonder, it looks like there's some Union bodies here. I think there was an attack that came from this angle. So trying to protect all flanks. If the Union troops do make it into the cornfield, though, it is going to make it miserable for the Confederates to defend. It's just so hard to see in there that you don't know who is who. Back to the left flank. Like I said, things have calmed down pretty heavily. Looks like both sides are waiting on reinforcements. Got one guy pushing up really, really close here. He's gonna get the kill. And getting completely wiped. Great shot there by the Confederate, getting his volley off first. But it is quiet now on the battlefield. It looks like the officer is ordering his men to take a knee, trying to prevent unnecessary losses, and taking a look at the tickets. Both sides are still battle ready. As you can tell, the objective is still under Confederate control, and without these Union pushes, it's going to make it very hard for them to cap the point. Looks like we have another group here reforming with their men. Got a flag bearer here. And we have Captain Timo leading his men into battle. They are setting up their game plan right now, getting their strategies organized, and more reinforcements to come at spawn. So multiple forces still working on what to do. Have another force over here. And right now things are not looking too great for the Union troops. So we will be back when the action starts to pick up. Alright guys, so looks like the Union reinforcements are pushing to the right flank now. They're going to try and overwhelm the Confederates with a melee charge. So here they go, pushing down on the objective. Confederates do hold the cornfields, and as you can tell, really concealed. So Union troops going to be trying their best to break through and hopefully take that capture point. So here we go, leading the assault. We have the officer. Oh, someone got headshotted. But pushing very, very close now, taking a look from the Confederates' point of view. These guys do have a decent amount of men. They do have their bayonets fixed, ready for this melee charge, and here we go, charging into the cornfields. It's going to be a lot of trouble for the Confederates if they do manage to break through. But it looks like a really good job by the Confederates, restricting these guys from pushing in. And oh, that was a team kill. We got the flag bearer in the back. He's just chilling. He's dead. Oh no, he's not. He's still alive. Oh, and another team kill. Flag bearer is down. So a good attempt by the Union troops on that melee attack, but it was just not enough to break those Confederates, and they're still able to hold the cornfields. As for the right flank, the stalemate is still going on. Guys are still trying to skirmish from afar, but no one's really trying to make the big push like they did on the right flank, and as a result they are getting hit really, really hard on the flank. You can see a lot of those Confederates in the distance getting a good flanking maneuver on the Union troops. But as you can tell, not many men are on this right flank. If the Confederates or Union troops notice that, they can try and overwhelm them on one side. We got another push here by the Union troops, now pushing again on the right flank, this time pushing their extreme right and actually making it into the cornfield. We have an officer here trying to oh my, getting killed point blank, but they are trying their best to hold. And once again, Confederates doing a really good job in this cornfield, and just like that, the majority of these guys are dead. We have one more Yankee, and he is on the run. He is running away from this guy chasing him. Now, if he has his bayonet fixed, he can definitely win this engagement, but instead he's going to be crouching down and getting slaughtered. He's trying to hide in the corn, and that was not a good idea. Taking a look at the surroundings, I don't think any Yankees survived that assault, but another small wave coming in on the far left flank once again. Confederates trying their best to hold, and they seem to be doing a great job of it. More guys pushing in, and as you can tell, it is a steady... What is going on here? Do we have a Confederate trying to be a Yankee? What is going on? Okay, well, I'm not too sure where did he come from? Anyways, Confederates kind of pushing out of the cornfields now, which is interesting to see. And Union troops holding the right flank now. So maybe they can push into the corn and flank around to the objective, which is just over here by these trees, and it is pretty heavily defended by 1st Texas. I think 1st Texas split up into 2 groups, and it looks like that is the case. Or actually, no, this is the 7th Tennessee. They're going to be pushing out of their defensive positions, and it looks like they have forced the Union back. Only one survivor over here, and he's going to be telling his men about the tragedy on the left flank. So they have no more men on the left, and it looks like they are getting ready for once again another big assault, maybe on the right flank. The right flank's been doing a really good job pushing back the Confederates and taking a look, actually making it into the corn now. So Union troops getting really deep into Confederate positions, and now it is a melee engagement in the corn. They're going to be trying their best to break through, doing their best to work together, but these officers in the corn are really causing a lot of havoc. Oh, good shot there by a Yankee soldier, but he's going to be charged down by a lot of Confederates and getting whacked to death with the rifle. So we have the flag bearer over here He's just gonna be chilling. He's pretty much the only one left. The rest of the guys are dead in there. And Confederate's gonna be holding this left flank. More reinforcements are soon to arrive. I'm not too sure what they're doing all the way back here still. I think they're just trying to form up a nice line. But a lot of reinforcements, as you can tell. Taking a look at the tickets now. Confederates still battle ready, and the Union troops are engaged. But a very solid defense by the Confederates, holding these fence lines and really restricting the Union troops on where they can go. Looks like the flag bearer is being interrogated right now. Oh, look at this. They caught a prisoner. Oh, this is amazing. So he's going to be sent back to Confederate positions. And he's going to, I guess, give up information for what the Union troops are going to be doing. So look at this. Got an escort here. Hopefully he doesn't get killed by mistake. He's passing by his fellow dead comrades. And look at him. He's got some bodyguards with him too. If he makes a bad move, he is going to get killed. Let's see what they're going to do with him. We'll follow him for a little bit.
Don't shoot the colors right here. Don't shoot the American flag. We've captured the enemy's colors. Drop that fucking flag, you Yankee scum. Drop the colors.
Oh my god. I guess no prisoners for the Confederates. They've had enough of this war, so they just want all the Yankees dead. But look at this beautiful line for the Union, and with a ton of numbers. These guys are going to be pushing over to the right flank, led by Captain Timo. He's going to be trying his best to get through. And he is a really good officer, so I would not be surprised if this is the breaking point for the Confederates. Confederates, though, pretty scattered across the map, meaning that they are not heavily defending one location, even though I may be wrong. I'd say the majority of these guys are on the left flank. We do have a couple over on the right side, but not too many. So we're going to head over to the left flank, seeing that the main engagement is over here. And look at this, head-on charge. Head-on charge, interesting. And here they go into the cornfields. Pushing in, losing a ton of guys, but trying once again to break through. And that head-on charge was a very, very deadly move from the Union, and getting destroyed. They did get a couple guys into the corn, and a couple are still alive. This guy's trying to pretend to be a Confederate, and he's gonna get stabbed by like 5 guys. And no survivors, so that entire line getting wiped out within the first 15 to 20 seconds of that engagement. Now, I do see a flag over here, Union flag. I think he did get killed by Lee over here. But we're going to take a look. I think they're... oh, look at this. Okay, so we have one Yankee that made it into the cornfield. He has to be super quiet with what he does, because any noises, they're going to come right after him and kill him. Looks like the Confederates... oh, yeah, he's surprised himself that he's still alive. But anyways, he's going to be pushing on. He is the only one for the Union troops to push this far into the battle. If I were him, I would definitely rush that point to try and get as many people on it as possible. But he can hear the Confederates talking in the cornfield. Got an officer here. Oh, he knows he's here. Or does he? Oh, he sees something. He's going to go for the kill. Carefully working his way through the cornfield, getting a kill there. And did he die? Oh, he was killed. Oh, Lee has killed him. He has managed to kill him, snuck up behind him, and shot him. So great job there. And once again, another stalemate between the two armies. Looks like a massive force now regrouping in the middle of the road.
Form up, boys. So today we're all going to die. That's no choice.
Some inspirational words by the officer. Today we're all going to die. Oh, he's German. That's awesome. So we got the German officer leading the Union troops to victory, and he's heading straight down the road. Let's check it out from the Confederates' perspective. They are waiting at the base of this hill here.
Oh, yep, sounds good.
And here they all come. Here comes the Union horde. Once again, another melee engagement pursues. German officer is dead, but his men reach the front line, and another massive melee engagement. This one's still not too effective, but we still have a handful of Confederates holding this road. And there goes the rest. Oh, one survivor. What is he doing? He's just gonna walk backwards like, oh, it's all good, guys. Just ignore me. You know, I'm just gonna reload in the middle of the battle. Why would you reload? Oh, so many questions. So taking a look at the tickets now, Confederates are engaged and the Union troops are breaking. So the Union troops getting pretty desperate with maneuvers right now. This is a hard map for sure, but if they can break through that cornfield and set up a defensive position in there to allow reinforcements to come in, these guys will definitely be set. But it looks like the majority of the forces are going to be holding these rocks right here, and they're going to be engaging from afar. Now I don't know what to think about this one, just because there's not much of a defensive position here. There's not much cover. But it looks like they're going to be moving on from this position and heading towards the left flank. Let's check it out as to how many Confederates are holding this, and it is a ton. Oh, this is going to be a rough attack once again for the Union troops. But some good news. Looks like the terrain is giving them an advantage. As you can tell, really can't see them from this angle. It's not until they push up to about where the flag bearer is that they can start really killing these guys. And it looks like the Confederates are going to be shifting over to the right side. So pushing to the right side now. Confederates need to beat these guys to the fence line. And a lot of Confederates are now pushing, or excuse me, Union troops now pushing on the objective. Nothing but point-blank volleys now. Flag bearer is down, but look at this. Union troops making it to the front line, holding the fence line now. And this is a pretty even engagement. Looks like the Confederates are going to be fixing their bayonets, getting ready for a melee engagement. Not too sure if these Union troops are prepared for it, but we have an officer here with a revolver just shooting in the air. Look at him. What are you doing? Oh, getting one kill. Getting 2 kills. Oh, look at him. He's just shooting straight up in the air, and he's killing him. Look at that. Oh, amazing. Can he get another one? You know, I think he's really angling his bullets, right? So he shoots straight up in the air, and then the bullet picks up more speed, right? And then it comes straight down. So that, you know, when you shoot the rifle or the pistol in the air, it'll go straight into the air, and it'll come right down on their heads and give them a headshot. Instant headshot, right? Isn't that how it's supposed to work? Yeah? Okay. Anyways, I don't know what he was doing there, but he was able to get kills. But look at this. This is probably the closest engagement so far this battle. And they're going to be pushing on to the next 3 Confederates. If they can take these guys out, they're going to be controlling the far right flank and getting quadruple team. And here we go. Union troops now pushing. They are undetected right now. No clue that these guys are here. Oh, will these guys be able to break through? This is the furthest these Union troops have gone so far. And look at that. So 3 survivors, not too sure what they're trying to do here. And look at this, the flag bearer. How did he manage to get over here? Looks like another big melee engagement down the road and onto... Oh my goodness, so many bodies. This is ridiculous. Flag bearers running off in the distance. Meanwhile, a massive melee engagement once again. This is probably the deadliest position or part of the battlefield. It is just a carpet of bodies and the continual stabbing from both ends. Can he get his shot off in time? No, he will not. And look at how dark this map is now. The sun has set and the smoke and bodies, it's just leaving a very dark dark mood for this engagement. So now the Confederates are taking losses and the Union are still breaking. So Union troops still closing the gap, but I do not think it is enough to win the game. But who knows? We do have guys behind enemy lines right now, and they really need to push towards that objective over there by the woods, take up some cover by some trees, and hold off those reinforcements. But it looks like this one guy is going to be taking on the entire army. What is his name? Hidden Bee. Pushing into the core, he's going to be causing as much damage as possible. Getting 1 kill. Still have no clue he is here. Oh, they found him. And he is dead. Looks like we have another... Okay, I think that is it. Is there anyone left? Oh, yep, one more. We got one more guy over here, and he's gotten headshotted. Actually, I take that back. Got a couple guys, but they are dying at a very quick rate. Once the Confederates find their location, these guys are dead. This guy needs to break his reload and start running. He's managed to dodge 1 stab, but he missed his own stab, and that is going to cost him his life. It's pretty funny to see these guys just walk up and die. I'm not too sure what they're thinking. But taking a look back on the right flank, another melee engagement. I know it's getting dark, guys. I'm sorry if it's hard to see. But another win there for the Confederates. These guys are just holding back these Union troops. And I think the final melee push is about to occur, as you can tell, forming up down the road in a huge amount of numbers. And this will be the final melee engagement of the game, unless things go absolutely perfect for these guys, which is going to be extremely hard to pull off. Actually almost impossible. But we have the German officer leading his men once again into battle. What's that? Oh man, his balls were in his stomach when he screamed that one. Anyways, the final charge for these Union troops. The German boys trying their best to break through. It's going to be a struggle for sure. Got some Russians in here too. Very diverse group. Here we go. The final charge for the Union troops. Oh, these guys are just waiting for them. Oh, look at all these Confederates just waiting for these guys to push down. And that is the game. So taking a look at the losses, we have over 318 casualties for the Union troops and 171 for the Confederates. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and sorry for not posting the past couple of days. Thank you for my Patreons. You guys are awesome, and that is pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later.